Welcome back to the Nerds with Glasses podcast. I am your host, Knowledge.
And I'm Javi. Happy holidays to all of you guys. Hope you had a great Christmas. I know some of you probably didn't.
Some of you are still waiting for your Christmas gift to work.
Yes. This is going to be the last podcast of 2014. We're going to go into next year really strong.
Yeah, we've had a great year. We started the podcast this year and it's been fucking really fun and amazing. And it's been growing, so that's always been good. But last podcast of the year, GOP, let's go. And we had to start it with Halo 5 Guardians, which comes out, the beta comes out, multiplayer beta today.
Yeah, I'm surprised you even called me in today.
Yeah.
I thought you were just going to be like, next week we'll do the podcast.
I know. I didn't want to be devastated when I turned on Xbox Live. Yeah. So I'm holding that moment off.
So you're leaving your excitement for the podcast.
Yeah, I just want all the happy memories now. And then next week I'll be like, I'll be flipping fucking chairs over.
All right.
But expectations are really high. People have been playing it already. We've seen some people on Twitch playing.
I guess a lot of people got it like almost a week, 2 weeks early, it seemed like.
They're special people.
They're special people. I hate those people right now.
I know. Fuck those people.
But yeah, we've seen a lot of multiplayer. We saw it a while back.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's just gonna be so much fun to actually jump in on it.
I guess the main thing is that people are worried about Halo fans that want to play it, want to know if it feels like Call of Duty, because there's no denying it. I don't care what anybody says, because I've been reading people say like Halo didn't copy Advanced Warfare, it was being developed before Advanced Warfare. Yeah. Okay, wait a minute, let me shut that argument down right away. First of all, Advanced Warfare has been being developed since 2010 after they finished Modern Warfare 3. Okay, Halo 4 came out in 2012.
Right.
So there's no way that Halo 5 was being developed before, and even if it was, we didn't see Halo 5 footage till like fucking months ago, so it doesn't make any sense. I don't care if they copied it or not. I don't think they did. I'm just saying it looks just like Advanced Warfare.
But it's definitely like one of those things that I think we talked about it before, that it's kind of like just a natural progression of
we call it, I use the term that it was literally combat evolved. It just, the next evolution of the first person shooter is to take it to the double jump, Destiny, Titanfall, Advanced Warfare.
Like not that I'm saying like I'm tired of these like realistic, not even they're realistic, but these kind of realistic shooters. But I do enjoy them. But it's definitely like since like Black Ops 2, from what I can remember, because even like at least console games, other games have been trying to do like more futuristic stuff. Black Ops 2 was like, I mean, I'm sure there was other ones with success, but I think that's one of the most successful ones multiplayer wise. They didn't really change anything though. Yeah. And then you had like Destiny games like Titanfall, and now you have Advanced Warfare. And
you had games like Warframe and PlanetSide.
Yeah, and all these other games that like, I mean, even like if you don't, I mean, I was just thinking like, console, big console games that, I mean, but this stuff has been here forever.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? But it's just like that natural progression. It's kind of like people are moving towards that now.
Yeah, and that's why I'm not worried about this whole, are they copying them? I don't think they sat down and said, let's copy everything Advanced Warfare did before it even came out.
Yeah, one of the things I think is just like all the companies are like, dude, we're moving on to this next thing. I mean, we're all going to be doing the same thing. Let's try to make it our own. Yeah. Like it's kind of like it was a model they're all striving for. Yeah. And they're all trying to achieve it in a different way.
Exactly. Beautiful. You said it really good, bro. I like that. I'm not even going to try to reiterate that. It's good. The one thing that I think is going to separate Halo from Advanced Warfare, for one, is the Halo engine. So you're going to have 4-shot, hopefully, maybe 5-shot to take somebody down. You're going to have that perfect balance between grenade, melee, and gun. That's the Halo engine. As long as those three things are balanced, that's Halo.
If I'm not throwing grenades in Halo, it's not Halo.
Yeah, it's like
if I'm not melee in Call of Duty, you almost never melee. Your grenades aren't there to weaken them; they're there to kill.
Yeah, they're there to. It's a different function. Like, because when I play Halo, I use my grenades either to, if I see somebody, I want to weaken them and nade shot them. Which is, that's exactly what nade shot came from Halo, and or I use it as a kind of like to check
Yeah,
you know, like,
and that's a thing. Call of Duty has kind of like they have two different ones. They have the tactical and then the grenade.
Yeah,
the grenades are for trying to not sometimes check, but more often not kill.
Go for the kill. Yeah,
their tactical usually are for
check. Like, yeah, I want to check that area.
Oh, I got a ping, like, flash ping or whatever it is.
So it's definitely different, but to me, yeah, it needs to have that perfect balance between those three things, and then it's still Halo. It's gonna have that. They already said that. But the other thing is, it's an arena shooter, which means everybody starts off with the same thing,
which I always love.
Okay, so that's what separates Halo from Call of Duty. Other than the, you get all the little things. Yes, it's the same. Like, you can dash in the air just like you can in Advanced Warfare. You can smash on the ground pound. You can slide. Like, it does look just like Advanced Warfare.
I think, was it Ghost that did it first? I don't know if they did it first, but whatever. That slide, I think, is essential for any shooter now.
Oh, dude. 100%. I got on to play Titanfall yesterday, and I didn't. You
were trying to slide.
Yeah, I didn't know you couldn't slide. I thought it was just like, you can't slide in this shit. I know it's been around forever, and I don't know what the origin of it. But on consoles, the first one I remember doing it is one of the Medal of Honors, which is like, who gives a shit? Like, steal everything they did. Like, they have nothing else to offer to the fucking table. But yeah, that slide is like. Yeah. So essential now.
Because, I mean, Black Ops had the dive, which was fun, but not super practical. Yeah. Like, it was good for getting away.
Yeah.
But...
Or capping flags.
Yeah, capping flags. But the slide adds, like, not only, like, escape, but actually just movement in general.
Yeah, just like a tactical move, slide,
especially in Advanced Warfare. I love just, because you jump, slide, then because you lose your boost after 2, I think. Yeah. And so you slide and then go back up and do it again. That's what I do, at least.
Yeah, I do that too. I mean, and hopefully Halo will have the same type of. Hopefully, it's not gonna just like a complete stop. Yeah. After you slide. One thing I'm really excited though about is that they actually have a lot of maps. I think they're gonna have like 7 maps. And so I think like 2 game types. Okay, like, they're gonna have
for the beta though. Okay, yeah.
I was talking about for the beta.
Yeah, this isn't the full game, guys.
Yeah, no, like 7 games. Like, what the 7?
Is this Destiny?
Yeah, like, I know. Destiny. How many? There's like 10 maps in Destiny. Fucking retarded. But with it really shows that they wanted like to really test it. We were talking about that the other time too. Is that betas are usually like a month before, where they're not really gonna change anything. It's just they're just testing their own server. This is actually a real beta. Like, they want your feedback. They want to get it right. Halo is.
If they don't get it right, it's gonna be so bad for them,
dude. Because Halo 4 went really wrong for them. People stopped playing it en masse, and that was the worst part for them because they did full DLCs. They did 3 separate map packs. And I guarantee you their 3rd map pack probably didn't sell shit. And I remember they actually included the Pit, which is one of the Halo 3 favorite maps, on the last map pack. And I think they did that just because they were trying to have people to buy. I bought it because I was just like, the Pit, like, I gotta play this shit. But I honestly only played it like 2 or 3 times. I wasn't playing Halo 4 by that time. I was done with Halo 4. And even though that game got better after they patched everything, that shit was fucking like, it was really bad the first 2 or 3 months. I know some people enjoyed it, but the guns were so unbalanced. They weren't I forgot what the name of the little pistol was, like a little shotgun Forerunner pistol.
Oh, the one that you can charge.
Yeah, you can charge. Like, that shit was OP, and you can spawn with that shit. Any game type, you spawn with it right away, and you could just wreck people with that. Just camp around a corner, especially on Halo, because the radar is always active. So you can see somebody coming, crouch, you turn the corner, somebody's waiting there with a charge. Fucking
yeah, it's almost like a less effective version of the Destiny fusion rifle. Yeah. Which that thing just destroys you across the map, but it's the same kind of
concept. It's the same concept. This shit would destroy you at close range. And the way the maps were designed, they were really closed in.
And that's one of the things I liked about Halo was, like, a lot of the maps, even though they were big, they felt very close somewhat. Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? And even the big maps had just amazing lines of sight anyway, so it didn't matter.
Yeah, I think you think about maps like Valhalla, however you pronounce it.
Big maps in a lot of other games don't work.
Yeah, they're way too big. Yeah. You can't find anybody, or it's just like a sniper fest. Like,
but in Halo, the sniping is so much different that it's so even if it is a snipe fest, it's fun.
Yeah, dude. I mean, yeah,
people don't
true.
camp.
Yeah, that's
for the
true.
most part.
Yeah, because people are out there straight.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you camp, you die because you just get fucking destroyed. But yeah, just think about maps like Narrows too. Like, it had very tight in spots, but then like down the middle, it's like a huge line of sight. It's amazing.
Yeah, there was a Destiny map that
so amazing
that recently came out with the Dark Below. It's just like it kind of reminds me of that map, but no lines of sight, as far as I can tell.
So like just no lines of sight.
No lines of sight. It's just like a maze. So every time you're walking, it's always a corner.
Yeah.
So you're like, okay.
Wow, Bungie. Wow. If I was Bungie, I would just take Halo 3 maps and put them in. How sick would that be?
Reskinned. I would love reskin Valhalla.
Dude.
Oh my god.
They do a Narrows or like a fucking pit on Destiny. I would fucking guarantee buy the game again.
Buy it again?
Yeah, because I sold my Destiny.
I still have it. I still play it. But
yeah, I will rebuy it for pit. Like, that's how much that map is good. But yeah, the beta's coming out. Yes, you guys have to own the game. Or
none of that matters, Mike. None of that matters if Xbox goes out tomorrow.
Which leads us to our next topic. Xbox Live and PSN were both massively DDoSed during Christmas and since then.
They were DDoSed a while back. They got DDoSed again.
They get hit off often now, dude. That's the thing that's crazy about it. It's like, not only first of all, the people who took credit for Lizard Squad, they promised on Twitter, and I know Microsoft saw it because it had like fucking 10,000 retweets, that they're gonna take down Xbox Live
and PSN
on Christmas Day. They're gonna do it, and they promised it like a week before it happened. Again, they did it like because it was like, I think almost like maybe like 3 weeks before they did it, and then okay, you would think that they should already be thinking about the traffic. Yeah, in the first place, because so many new Christmas noobs are on.
Yeah, but like they didn't do anything. Like they
apparently they did it. I don't know. They fucking put what was it? The coffee boy. They're like, we're like, oh here, go take care of this fucking. Make sure.
Make sure the server's good. What are you talking about? You know our entire server. Make sure that's good.
Okay, like what the fuck? How the fuck did they take it down and they knew about it before? And that's so crazy.
Yeah, it wouldn't have been so surprising if it was just like a random attack on Christmas Day. Yeah. I mean, something that they should still expect, but they don't have a warning for. Yeah. This was, we're going to do it or whatever. It's going to happen on Christmas. Get ready. Yeah. They were just like, it literally seems like they just put down the wall and like, oh, come on in.
just pound our servers all day long. It's fine. The shit hasn't even been working like the past day.
Yeah, I'm surprised. For some reason, the 360, I guess because it's on a different server, worked. I think some people said that the PS3 PSN was up for some people still. Yeah. But it was overall.
I think if you're on the server when it happened, you were able to stay on.
Yeah, which was yeah,
because I saw a lot of people who were streaming who didn't get kicked off,
but they were streaming for the whole day.
Exactly, so they got lucky. But it sucks, dude. I mean, I guess on one level it's kind of funny to think about parents and children devastated. Like,
I don't know if that's funny to you. Like, what kind of sick ass mind do you have? But you're right. I mean, I wonder how many.
Also, you do agree.
No, but I mean, I think it's sad. Just imagine how many people are just ran back to the store.
Yeah, like
I feel bad, not for necessarily. I mean, I feel bad for everyone, but for the employees.
I know.
Because they probably if they're working at the time, they probably don't even know what's happening. They're like, oh, I'm sorry, we'll take this back right away. Yeah, you know what I mean? Because they take it back if it's especially Christmas time.
Or switch it out.
Yeah, and then we just came 5 minutes ago. Yeah. How'd you even leave? Like, we checked it in our car. Don't ask us questions. It doesn't work.
It doesn't fucking work. Give us our money back and a free Xbox, man.
Yeah, and that's the worst part. I mean, like I'm always for compensation, but it kind of sucks when something like this happens because everyone wants compensation. Yeah. I mean, I have a feeling they're gonna do something. I don't know what.
I think they can give out free gold.
Yeah, that would definitely be fine. But it just seems like people are just gonna be like, they just want like, oh, give me the entire Xbox, PlayStation library for the 3 days I missed.
I mean, because I wish I knew more about it to be able to say like, it's so hard for them to stop these DDoS attacks.
We don't know.
I have no idea.
Everyone claims like, oh, so many people I was reading, so many people claim it's so hard to do, which maybe it is. I don't know.
Yeah.
But if they're warned, I mean, they could have. I mean, couldn't they have done something to slow it down? Maybe change
we're talking
servers.
about multi-billion-dollar corporations. We're talking about Microsoft, who we use their fucking OS on daily. You know, on like daily. You know, like they know something about computers. Like you
I
know,
hope.
they have some knowledge of computers in general. Like I think they might be able to maybe determine what's bad traffic and what's actual traffic somehow. Like if it keeps coming from the same place, I guess.
Which I'm assuming it didn't, which is probably why it's so hard. I don't know. Whatever. I mean, someone, if you know about it, explain to us in detail and we'll read it. Because I'm actually really interested what it actually would take to like stop it.
To stop it, yeah.
And if it could be stopped.
Yeah, because then if that's the case, like these guys are just internet terrorists. Who can at will? Yeah,
I'm surprised that like this is like the first big one. If it's so easy, I'm surprised this is the first big one.
Yeah, you know well, I'm sure it happens all the time around the world, but that's since we're in the U.S., I mean, because like I said, Xbox Live has been taken down a couple of times in the past couple of months, and PSN
wasn't PS down for like 2 months or something. I heard
that was like years ago. Though.
Oh, okay.
That was like 3-4 years ago. I remember that shit when PS3 was down. And like they got compensated. I remember they got like 2 free movies, 2 free games. It was like any game of your choice. Like
has it come out yet? Yeah. It's gonna be for the PS4.
And
you can have it.
Fucking game you want. Like
it's on the Xbox One only. You can have it.
that was the fucking. That's so stupid. What the fuck? That was the worst too because they got all passwords, credit card information. Right. Like dude, they destroyed PSN. They took a hit. And I remember people arguing back then. They're like, "See, that's why you pay for Live, blah blah blah." And then like Xbox gets hacked. But Xbox has not been hacked.
Yeah, as far as we know, they haven't gotten. I mean, it was leaked that PlayStation got information taken. Yeah, and it was confirmed or whatever. Yeah, I mean, there hasn't really been anything leaked for Xbox Live. Like, oh, by the way, change your password, guys, because change your credit cards. You know, we got hacked.
Well, recently though. Along the same thread, like 2 days ago, Anonymous said that, and they released a file that had 13,000 passwords and everything, like emails and credit card information, and it was for a number of different sites, including Xbox Live and PSN, including Amazon, including Netflix, and all this shit. So obviously they can get Xbox if you believe that. Like you know, like I don't know. I tried to click on the file and it said remove. So I was trying to see. I was trying to see if my shit was on there. Like
not take anyone else's.
Yeah, like, no, I wouldn't use their credit card information and send it to my house. I would have it sent to your house. So they think it's you, bro. Yeah. It's like, Mike, did you order a new Xbox One?
Did you get me an Xbox One? Oh, thank you.
It's like, no, bro, just bring it over. It's for me. I forgot what my address was.
Your account's right here.
Yeah. I don't know. I might just buy you a freebie just off any of somebody
just to make sure I'm quiet.
Yeah, just shut the fuck up, all right? We got a free Xbox. That's it. That's all you gotta know. Yeah, dude, but it sucks. I mean, I was. Like I said, on some levels, it's kind of funny to think about. Like everybody, if you watch a video and saw a kid cry because somebody gave him an Xbox box and it was like books inside or something, you would laugh. But yeah, it does. I feel bad for those parents who like that's the only thing they could buy. You know, like they spent their hard.
Like they don't have the money, but they know their kid wanted it.
Yeah,
and they're like, here,
and
we got you this. We're gonna have to struggle a little bit.
Yeah,
here.
And like here's free, and like I feel bad for them having to see like they can't enjoy the day because their fucking kids crying about not being like fucking our neighbor was fucking he couldn't play his Xbox One. He was devastated.
Yeah, so I don't think any of those people are ever buying a system again.
Yeah, it's like fuck that. Online only.
They should just buy a 360 or a PlayStation 3.
There's your goddamn answer.
Get them a NES.
Yeah.
Old school, just go old school.
Hey, like I said last week, I can turn on my Super Nintendo right now, pop in Mario Kart right now, and the shit still works. Yep. Period. All right, but on the same topic with the hacks, though, this thing about the interview. So last week when we had our little talk about the interview, they still hadn't. Remember when I said they have to release it somehow?
There was no doubt that they were going to release it.
Yeah, but we didn't know what at the time. Since then, it happened so fucking fast. It was like 2 days before it happened. They said we're gonna release it on Google Video or whatever, Google Play,
Xbox Video.
Amazon,
yeah, everything,
like even, everything.
I know a theater nearby actually had the showing, which I was like,
yeah,
oh, okay.
That's a couple theaters started showing it, so I think people were just like, whatever, who gives a fuck? Let them bomb our fucking theater. Like if King Jong, whatever his name is, King Jong Un fucking bombs my theater and goddamn nowhere America, then okay.
And then they have definitely bigger problems.
Yeah, there's a bigger, this dude has bigger issues
than just us.
For real, but to me it's been a crazy story. You even mentioned, you said like, I'm starting to think that they did this on purpose.
Yeah, like I have that idea in my head, but at the same time I'm like, no, who would say they lost a shitload of information? Like, even if it was a lie,
Yeah.
You don't say you lost people's information.
Yeah.
You don't say that unless you say you lost your information, like the company.
Yeah.
But still, I wouldn't be like, oh yeah, by the way, millions of people that own our products, some of your information might have gotten out.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, we're just kidding. It was part of a movie thing.
It was a whole fucking hoax the whole time. I would still not be surprised if that happened though.
Yeah.
Because like they say, any publicity is good publicity, and like that's all people were talking about for a couple of days.
Oh my god, did you hear about the interview? It got canceled.
Yeah, like what
how are we gonna watch it now? I wanted to see what's going on.
I know, I want to watch that shit now for sure. And I saw on YouTube, so they released it on YouTube was another place.
I'm sorry, YouTube. You can buy it.
No, duh. Thank you, YouTube. Thank you for my livelihood. You could rent it, I think, for $6.99. And you can buy it for $14.99, and I think you can download it on torrents for free.
I think that's about the right.
Yeah, about price for free. Yeah, I think some people got it for free. As a matter of fact, I read a report that 900,000 people downloaded it for free. Nevertheless, though, a lot of people did actually fucking pay money to watch it. I want to see the numbers because just the hype around it.
I don't think it would ever work again. That was smart of them if that was all this what they were doing.
Yeah.
And that's kind of a smart move. I don't know.
Well, the thing is, because that's what I was arguing
with. That's what it is.
Yeah, I was arguing that with my brother-in-law because there's like, it could become a new way to release movies. But I was like, yeah, but then it kind of only worked because of what happened with North Korea terrorist threats. I don't know if any movie would work that way. I think
the new, what is it, Julia Roberts movie is gonna be?
Yeah, like I don't care. Whatever, download it for free. That's the thing is, I would be interested to see the numbers to see how much they actually made. But then part of it too is that they did release it in theaters. At the end of the day, they still released it in some theaters. I know a couple theaters here released it, so I don't know how many theaters they released across the world. Right. But if it is successful, that'd be kind of a cool way to release a movie.
Yeah, but it's definitely like I said, like I don't know, like that definitely seems like that, like it only works once.
Yeah, I'm thinking the same thing too.
Like I don't know. I mean, it might do somewhat well another time.
Yeah,
but I don't think it'll be as like it wouldn't be worth it for them to like play the hoax.
Yeah, and fucking, well, not even so much the hoax. It's just like, can they just release a movie on Google Play? That's what I mean. Like, would it work? Would people actually buy it and watch it that way?
I honestly, if I had used if I knew more about the YouTube movie stuff, I would probably use it more.
Yeah.
Especially if it's a new release, but it also have to depend on the movie for me because there's some movies I just prefer to see at a theater first.
Yeah, that's the thing too, and I mean, come on, everybody has downloaded a movie before,
of course.
Whatever. So a lot of times, I'll download a movie and it's just the quality is so bad. I'm just like, I'm gonna just watch it in theaters anyway. Yeah. Like Star Wars, I'm gonna watch it in theaters regardless.
Yeah. I
know movie theaters would be fucking pissed if people started doing that shit because then they're gonna lose a lot of fucking business.
That is true. That is very true, actually.
And to me, the movie theater experience is. It doesn't, that's what you go for. It's not so much
bad or good. It's
it's just like you just want to go there and sit in the theater, get some popcorn, buy an icy.
That Yeah, all the ices, the soda, just go back and forth through the movie. Miss part of it. It's fine. I'm in a theater. It's an experience. I'm paying for.
What movie you're watching? No, it doesn't.
We're watching a movie? What?
Yeah.
I thought we were just here watching the black screen.
I was watching that girl 2 rows down to the right. Like, I didn't know you were watching a movie, bro. Fuck, dude. Speaking of which, never mind. I don't want to say anything. But anyways, we'll see. We'll talk about it again when the numbers come out because I'm really interested to see how much money they actually made. I think what was the budget like? 70 million, I think.
I don't know if a movie like that would take too much budget wise, besides actors.
Yeah, but movies nowadays, like,
that is true.
You know.
Yeah.
I think it was like at least like 50.
I think you're right. Like I think I heard 70 to 80 million.
It's great. It's money inflation, guys. Because like I remember when Phantom Menace came out, I think in 1999, Star Wars Episode 1. I think the budget was like 120 million.
Can you imagine making a movie with that of that caliber now?
Now, yeah, it would be like 3. And then with the same token, I remember when Spider-Man 3 came out. Both terrible movies, by the way. Actually, Phantom Menace I enjoyed because Darth Maul's a beast. But
Darth Maul is a beast.
Okay,
he's the only good thing about the movie.
Yeah, and then the pod race is cool.
Yeah.
But Spider-Man 3 sucks dick. Like, Spider-Man 3 is terrible.
The third one?
Yeah.
I think I
You just blocked it out of your memory. Fuck this movie. That movie cost $350 million to make. And I remember just sitting through the movie and I'm like, where did that money go? Like,
how many costumes did Tobey Maguire go?
Jesus Christ, like, this movie sucks. I can't believe. Yeah, so money inflation. Nowadays, I think, that movie would fucking take. So a movie like The Interview, like 15 years ago, would probably be like $5 million. Like,
give me a camera. I got it.
Yeah. I'll film it. Don't worry about it.
We'll go Kevin Smith on it.
Yeah,
just hire the actors.
Give me an extra 50,000. I'll edit it too, just for you. Fuck yeah. All right, so end of the year. This is our last podcast of the year. It's been a shaky year in gaming, but there's been a lot of cool highlights, and there's been a lot of low valleys. So we're gonna do both our top 3 favorite games of the year, best games of the year, in our opinion, your opinion, and my opinion. We have our separate list, but we're gonna start with our top 3 disappointments.
Okay, so every remake ever.
Yeah. So to be fair, guys, we're not gonna include remakes.
But can we include them as the biggest disappointment?
Yeah,
like just the overarching
notable mention it. You can notable
okay.
Just remakes in general. Just
the remakes, like remastered remakes.
There you go.
Disappointments.
And just to remind you guys how many remakes we had this year. Let me remind you that we did BioShock. No, actually, it didn't. They didn't. They just did an Ultimate Edition. Never mind. They did Tomb Raider Definitive Edition, Sleeping Dogs Definitive Edition, GTA, Halo Remastered, Master Chief Collection,
The Last of Us
Remastered, and so many more that I can't fucking remember them. But like, that's
already your whole hand.
That's one handful, guys, of fucking remasters.
And those were their top game. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
some of them were the fucking best games of the year, which is sad. You know.
Yeah.
What can you say? But anyways, okay. Top 3 disappointments. You go first.
All right.
List them from 3 to 2 to 1.
Oh, okay. So Destiny's probably one of the big disappointments of the year. I love the game and I played a lot. But after
love the game, by the way. He plays this game a lot.
Yeah, but after so long, it's just like.
All right, well, what was disappointing for you?
Content and overall, I mean, it has a great story that we know nothing about. You know what I mean? Like,
unless you read the
exactly.
cards.
Yeah, exactly. It's one of those things where like they have so much potential there, but they completely left it like completely untapped.
I'm gonna jump in just because Destiny's my number 3 game as well. And I'm going to say I was disappointed as well. And I think a big part of it for me is the hype machine that was behind it.
Yeah.
And it sucks that hype can kill something for you like that. And it happens to me. It's just when, like, if anybody's like, bro, you have to watch this movie. Dude, I will fucking...
Millionaire. Yeah. That movie, I know it's amazing, but so many people hyped it up for me. I'm like, that was it?
It's such a good movie, man.
Exactly,
because I think you just all human beings, just by nature, you just kind of like want to just make
prove them wrong. Yeah,
yeah, you just piss them off. Just like it's
just like everyone says, GTA is amazing. I can't play it.
Yeah, like this game sucks. GTA is good, dude.
Yeah, it is.
You just, but you don't think so.
I don't think so. Last of Us is amazing according to everyone. I don't know.
Javi is like the only dude. Javi like got in like street fights over Last of Us. Just like people psychotically love that game, and he psychotically thinks it's okay. Like,
it's okay. It's yeah. But yeah, so
yeah, for me with Destiny, it was the hype machine for sure, because
yeah, definitely what killed it. What kind of made me disappointed in it.
See, and a part of it too is Bungie's own marketing, you know, because they said there's going to be a competitive multiplayer, and I don't like that they used those specific words.
Yeah,
like,
especially from where they came from. Yeah,
because when you hear Bungie say competitive multiplayer, you immediately are going to think of Halo, right? And it's not that I'm not saying that it has to be Halo in terms of gameplay, yeah. But I'm talking about playlists, ranks, yeah, that type of shit, like gun balance.
You have 4 different playlists, only those 4 different modes. And I think one is only available on the weekend or some shit like that. I don't remember. I only played 2 of them anyways. And there's no variety. There's no variety in the maps.
Yeah, there's no variety at all.
There you go. Thank you.
Because one of them is like is Rumble, Clash, and then
Control.
And Control, and then the other one is like
Skirmish
3v3. It's like 3v3 Clash. You know, it's not even like a whole other playlist.
Like there's no matchmaking. I mean, there's matchmaking. I'm sorry. Like there's no like Halo style matchmaking.
Yeah.
There's no private stuff like that.
Yeah. There's no custom lobbies. Yeah, dude. It's just, I understand it's a different game, guys. I understand that. I know, but when you use those specific words, that is going to be a competitive multiplayer.
No ranked.
I mean, no rank at all. Like
even if it didn't have the different game or like, you know, custom thing, just a ranked.
Yeah, something, bro.
Something that kind of like whittled down the kind of like randomness.
Oh god, dude, it's some stuff are so OP, and they still are. I know they patched it, but like shotguns are still overpowered. Not as much as they were, but still, you know, forgot what the fucking else it was. But fusion rifles and automatic gun. I don't think the automatics are
there's still a few that are still like kind of like top dog.
And I understand in a game like this, it's not easy to balance because some of these guns have extra perks to them, which makes sense. It's gonna make them stronger.
But I would have liked like a rank where it's kind of like set guns, like set classes. You can use a hunter with, you know, his set guns, a warlock with their set guns, and the titan with their.
That would have been, dude, like a class base, but like a battlefield type, like
but competitive.
Yeah, that would have been sick, dude. I mean, I just think it's a missed opportunity. I agree with you too. Lack of content, like you're done with the game. Within 20 hours, you're done with everything there's to do in the game. After that, it's you doing the same things to unlock new things. But like, there's nothing new you're doing. You're just doing the same mission and strike over and over and over again. The raid is a highlight of that's what the game. That's what I thought the game was going to be. But instead, there's only one experience like that. You know, like the raid. Other than that, it's just boring missions, and the story, like you said, is non-existent.
Yeah, it's like honestly, like it's really, really interesting until you're done with it.
Yeah,
and you're like, okay, where's the rest?
Yeah, like
I need more.
That was a good intro to a story. Like, where's the rest of the story? But yeah, disappointment for me too. That's my number 3. That's why I jumped in. Yeah, keep going with your list.
Right. Next is probably gonna be Titanfall. Loved the game also. Played it a while, but overall, it just felt very little. So, I mean, obviously they didn't have a campaign. Yeah. But even the game types at first, I guess, were whatever. I really didn't like so much of the bots. Like, it just took away so many of them anyways. I mean, I wouldn't mind a few of them. But there wasn't... Definitely the 6v6 formula, I don't know, it didn't work for me on the big maps.
Yeah. It's an honorable mention for me. I like Titanfall a lot. Like, it has so much potential for me too. And again, expectations. they told you in the first hand nobody can complain about campaign.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, because they said straight off multiplayer only. We were even surprised to even have a campaign. Like the camp is really not a campaign. Yeah. It's stupid. You know what's crazy though? Because Xbox Live's been acting up, I was actually playing last night, and I decided to get on Titanfall because I remember we had bought it for $12.99.
Yeah, $12.99 for everything.
Yeah,
season pass, everything. I was like, okay.
Yeah, because you gotta understand, guys. I gotta buy a lot of games for the channel, so. If I don't like a game or I'm not playing it, I return it or sell it so I can buy the next game. So I bought Titanfall when it came out. I played it for a couple of weeks and then I just sold it. So we got it back $12.99. Yeah, $12.99 was special for something like. But anyways, I was playing it last night, and it's such a different game now. It's crazy. Like it's the potential of the game is so. Now you go on the playlist. They have the campaign. That you have your horde mode. You have 8v8 pilots only, no titans, no robots. You have new playlists. Like it's like a whole different experience.
Every time I got on, though, unfortunately for me, there was still not that many people. Yeah. So especially in the, for example, the one I wanted to play. Yeah, yeah. Everyone was in the attrition, I think it was.
Yeah, like deathmatch. Yeah, everybody just plays that. Which is an issue. It kind of like they did it too late. It was too late. People had already left. There was a lot of hype around it. People were playing it. And then people just got bored. It just there wasn't enough content. There's literally not enough content for people to stick around. And they did a whole set of map packs too. So
yeah, they did.
And that's how unsuccessful the game. Not that it wasn't successful. I'm sure they sold more than enough to cover what they cost. But I think they were expecting it to be a smash hit.
The next COD killer.
Yeah, the next COD killer, exactly. And it didn't happen because if they're selling you Titanfall with all 3 DLCs for $12.99, there's something wrong. They're just, at that point they're just planning for the future. They're just trying to get the game out there so that more people will play it because they know it's a good game. They know people are gonna like it, so they want people when Titanfall 2 comes out. They want to have that fan base built up so that they can sell it to them. Because $12.99, that's a joke. Like that's. I almost bought 3 of them just on print.
I thought you got one for George.
Yeah, like
no.
Dude, I wanted to buy it for everybody on my because I was just like just on principle. I was like $12.99. What the fuck? Like, dude, it's a good game. It's not a bad game. It just didn't live up to the expectations. But notable mention for me. Number 2 for you. What's your number 1?
Number 1 is gonna be Unity. Even though I really liked Assassin's Creed 4. Like that whole after 3 when Desmond dies, and how they're going to go about the story, I kind of thought it was cool. Like, oh, maybe now they can explore different areas. Yeah, but they kind of stick to the same area, which kind of disappointed me. And the overall game was kind of glitchy too. And Halo Master Chief Collection would have been just as disappointing as well because you haven't really been able to play it. But like I said, we're not doing remastered. So Unity is definitely like the top for me. It had a lot of problems. The story was okay. Kind of bothered me that so many people spoke perfect English.
Or not only they had an English accent.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Not like American English, like British, UK English.
Like everyone, I'm like, okay. I mean, I think in the crowd you actually hear, if I remember correctly, you hear some French accents, but throughout the game I don't remember anything else because there isn't too much interaction like with big crowds and stuff. I mean, not too much interaction, but I don't pay attention to the big crowd, so I didn't really hear it.
You know, it was weird how they handled it because they had perfect English accents,
Italian?
but then they would say things in French sometimes with the French accent. Like they're like Rue la vie or whatever. Like they would bust out with the French accent, and it'd be kind of like what? Like it would like take you out of the game. I don't understand why they just didn't go with all French,
especially when the other games had accents according to where they were.
Yeah, it's like you said, Italian for Ezio and Assassin's Creed 2, Brotherhood and Revelations. People had that Italian accent, and I don't know. A lot of people were thrown off by that. I was like, what the fuck?
And
I liked the game though. It wasn't such. It was kind of a disappointment. If it were me, I'd put it in notable mentions.
Yeah,
but
this is definitely a funny list because I don't hate any of these games. They're just disappointing. Like games that I hate, I'm not even. They're not even like I don't even disappointed. They're just I don't care about them.
Yeah, well, and that's true. That's part of it. Is just if you're disappointed by it, it means that you actually you know have some expectations or liked it a little bit. All right, that's a good list, bro. My list. Number 3 starts for me, Infamous Second Son. This game was such a disappointment for me because Infamous 1 and 2 were good. Okay, they were both fun to play, had crazy dynamics, and PS4 and Xbox both hadn't released any game where I was like, oh man, you have to get the PS4 because of this game. You have to get the Xbox because of this game. Honestly, neither system still doesn't have it, but this game came out like in March, and it just looked really good. Like it had crazy graphics and everything, and the game honestly was good, but it was just it could have been on the PS3. Other than the graphics that looked better, it could have just been on the PS3.
Yeah, I have no real opinion about the game. I didn't play it. I didn't play any of the other Infamous, but I did play First Light, which I really liked. Yeah,
which was good. That's what I'm saying. It was good. And actually, First Light actually was better to me than the actual game. And ironically enough, they made First Light a standalone DLC,
which was awesome.
Which is crazy, and they almost never do that. And I think they really wanted people to fucking play, or maybe they were hurting for sales. Which
is kind of crazy that I liked the game so much, and I didn't know anything about her future. I guess it was all her past.
Yeah,
it was pretty cool.
Yeah,
like you didn't really need to know her future. Yeah, anyways, it was her past is more.
It was a real standalone DLC. It was really well done. And actually, it ends right where
they meet
and it begins. Or not, they don't meet there, but that's where the game begins.
I'm sorry. Where we meet all of them.
Yeah, exactly. So that was a big disappointment because it still was like, man, next gen is still not here, bro. Like, we're still
waiting.
We're still like a year later, literally now we're still waiting. Number 2 for me was Destiny,
of course, which we talked about enough already.
That's my number 1 disappointment.
Oh, okay.
So my number 2. So I already said Destiny was number 1. All right, number 2 for me was Ground Zeroes. It was a prologue.
The demo.
It was a demo. You literally paid $40, however much it cost. I forgot. It was gonna be 60, I remember.
Was it? Oh my god, dude!
And then they knocked the price down because I know they realized that you could literally beat that game in like 18 minutes.
Didn't I bid in like 45?
Yeah, like first run he beat it like 45 minutes. But if you know what you're doing, you could literally beat it like 6 minutes or some shit.
I think there's a speed run of like 30 seconds, like something crazy. It was just like, okay.
It's literally one mission. That's all. And then there's variations. Different variation missions or whatever.
Like, you just attack that place, but you're doing another mission and they're not prepared for you again.
Yeah, like it's so. The mechanics were great. It looked great.
It looked amazing.
Yeah, like if it's gonna Phantom Pain is gonna be awesome, but what they did with that, if they would have done it for like $10 as a
that would have been. I would have been kind of okay with that.
Like if it would have been a DLC download, standalone DLC download for $10, that's where price comes into play. It's crazy because I see reviews that do that a lot. They're like, this game costs you this much. Like Geometry Wars costs like $15, and it scores like Geometry Wars 2 scores like 9.5 out of 10. On like GameSpot because it's just like for $15 like you're getting a good fucking game, and you definitely have to take that in consideration. The shit costs like $40 and for one mission basically. I mean, yes, it has a little extra more, but it was a big disappointment. Like you finished it and you're like, what? Like that's it? It's over?
That's what I paid $40.
Yeah, like what you felt robbed. Like you felt like somebody just robbed your money. But yeah, that's my top 3 disappointments. Infamous Second Son, fucking
Ground
Zeroes and Destiny. Number 1. Okay, top 3. Let's go.
Top 3. These are the exciting ones.
Okay.
Do I go first? You want me to go first?
Go ahead. You want me to go first?
No, I'll go first again.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. So number 3 is going to be Sunset Overdrive. I love the game. Just the look of it. I mean, it wasn't, oh my god, these next gen graphics. But it just looked fun, hectic, crazy.
And you love it, and you love the humor too.
And I love the humor. I mean, the humor was out there. I mean, they put it from the beginning.
Yeah.
Like it just. This is what our game is. If you like it, come on over here.
Yeah.
And that's definitely what I felt.
A lot of fetch quests, I've been told.
Yeah, it was a lot of fetch quests. It is, but
you just enjoyed it.
I just love the movement was really good. Like I love the. It kind of like felt like, definitely like I'm playing like something like what is it called, Tony Hawk.
Yeah.
But. It's basically, same thing. Tony Hawk was kind of like, go here, go here, go here, do this, do this, do this. And I mean, that's what it was, but it was so much fun. And it still is. I would still play Tony Hawk, and I would still play this no matter what. Like, it was just super fun. A super fun game.
Tony Hawk's one of my favorite games of all time.
Yeah.
Well, you mean just the way he kind of skates around?
Yeah, he skates around, just like moving around the city felt really fun. Like it kind of like took something like Tony Hawk and skating around and kind of like brought it to a different level kind of thing.
Story's pretty funny too.
The story's funny.
Yeah.
It was super, fourth wall breaking.
Yeah.
It just made a lot of like little pokes at nerds and jokes, and it was fun.
Yeah.
I liked it a lot. Definitely one of the best games for me this year.
All right, what's your number 2?
Number 2 is the Wii U coming in really hot. Bayonetta 2.
The Wii U that's taking over.
The Wii U, it wasn't down during Christmas.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, Wii U Live or whatever it's called. Wii U Network was up and running, motherfuckers.
But yeah, so that's Bayonetta 2.
Yeah,
I love the first Bayonetta.
Yeah.
Another like this kind of like outrageous game, just like the humor is really crude, really out there, really hot chick.
She came out naked within the first 10 minutes,
just like the first one.
Yeah, in a Nintendo game.
In a Nintendo game.
Nonetheless, wow, I was shocked. I was like, wow, Nintendo.
And it's definitely one of those hack and slash, God of War, Devil May Cry kind of battle, and it was fun. The boss battles were epic.
Story was good too.
The story was I liked it a lot. And
dude, the animation, like a lot of times it was hard. If you just jumped in the middle of it, you would not be able to tell
what am I looking at.
It's definitely like a Japanese, like just fucking shit everywhere, but it looked beautiful though.
Yeah,
she looked beautiful too.
yes, very much so. All right, and number 1. Smash Brothers. That was like, I don't think anyone.
I am not surprised.
I don't think anyone's surprised.
Yeah.
Definitely so much fun. Just came off like playing like almost 9 hours straight.
He has like fucking messed up hair. Hasn't just like looks like he's had a hangover. Or some shit,
but it's an amazing game and I love it.
It's on my list too. It's number 2. It's fucking fun as fuck. We love Smash, so we talk about it all the fucking time. Like
too much. Almost.
Yeah, I haven't got to play it as much as I want to, but put in fucking, I don't know, maybe like a day's worth of fucking playing on it, and it's just, I know I'm gonna play it a lot over my lifespan. Just,
I want to know. I want to have a chart that just accumulates all the time I played into Smash.
It probably, dude, be like
it's over my age somehow.
I know, yeah, it's like it's older than you. Like, no, yeah, because I always thought about that too. I wonder what game I played the most, just because the only game I could think of that accumulates your time like that is like Call of Duty,
or Pokemon for me.
Yeah, okay, yeah, exactly. Well, your shit was crazy.
Like I had I think my Sapphire has over like 470 hours or some shit.
No, not hours. That would be like.
Oh well, I mean, overall it was like crazy. I forgot what I don't have the game anymore, but it was.
It has to be more than that because I think that would only be like, I guess that would be like 30 days.
Yeah.
But then that is a lot.
But that's one game, and I put probably as much or not more time into several of the games in the series.
This podcast is getting sadder and sadder by the minute. Yeah, because I know if you were to chart my time on Smash on Melee, because back then you didn't have fucking live. There was no online. You just fucking that's it. Let's play Smash Brothers. Yeah, dude. I was surprised too because on the DS it felt weird, and we played it on the DS first, and like the joystick was weird. The screen was kind of too small for me, so I didn't love it. I still liked it. It was Smash, and it felt the same. and I didn't see too many differences. But then when we played it on the Wii U, it just
I remember because I had bought it the game before him.
Yeah,
and I bought the special edition one with the controller. As soon as he got the controller in his hands, he's like, "Okay, Javi, after this game, we're going to GameStop."
Yeah, it literally like he brought the game over. He showed me the GameCube controller with the Smash Ball on it. I put it down. We stood up. And it was just like, all right.
No words were exchanged.
Yeah, like we looked at it. Oh, we're going to GameStop. Like I'm gonna go get this shit too. I had to have it, man. This shit is amazing. That GameCube. Maybe it's the GameCube controller. Maybe it's not even the game. The GameCube controller sold me.
If you were playing it on the Wiimote, nah, I'm good.
Fuck that. Hell no. GameCube controller for life. All right, so that's a great list because you got Smash number 1. Mine was number 2, so we're just gonna skip that.
So we're just gonna skip your list, right? Like,
that is the list. All right, number 3, Shadow of Mordor, Middle Earth, Shadow of Mordor. That's a good fucking game right there. And that's where I think marketing can work for you. Obviously, it can work for you, but as far as
it's supposed to work for you.
It's supposed to work for you, but I mean, like in terms of hype, there wasn't that much hype around this game. It looked good, people saw it, but they didn't like fucking smash it into your face. That, hey, check it out, Middle Earth, Shadow of Mordor is coming out. Not like Destiny, where you just saw commercials every fucking second. Every website you went to, there was a Destiny something, this and that.
Still is.
Yeah, they're still trying to sell their fucking Dark Below DLC. But with Shadow of Mordor, you're just like, yeah, it looks like a good game. It looks cool. And then people played it, and then the word of mouth.
Dude, this game is really fucking good. You should play it. It's like Batman, Assassin's Creed, and everything mixed into one good game.
You had me at Batman. Like, yeah, the game fights just like Batman, the Arkham series, and it has a little Assassin's Creed in it. And then the whole Nemesis system was sick because the enemies get harder and harder as you go. Like if you keep dying, you get punished. Not only like do you like it, that's the best part to me because we always want to fucking
the Call of Duty death streak.
Yeah,
thing.
like you want to challenge. You want the it should be what it is. It's like there's no death streaks. If you fucking die, then you get punished and play fucking smarter. And no other game like that has ever done that I remember of.
That I played a lot. Like
that I've ever played. Maybe there is, but the Nemesis system seems like brand new to me. And that shit, I remember like the first 2 hours is probably the hardest part of the game because you keep dying and then this guy ranks up and it becomes fucking the guy becomes fucking stronger.
You're like,
and then,
oh really? Thanks.
Yeah, like what the fuck? He just whooped my ass. Now he's stronger. It's like fuck yeah, baby. It's like when you kill that motherfucker, you're like fuck yeah, I fucking destroyed this guy. And I'm saying fuck a lot because this is a fucking good game. The story is really good. It's not canon necessarily. It's like
I think it's based off, like
it's like 97% canon. There's like a little 3% that you can nitpick and be like, whoa, that didn't happen. But it's more like Tolkien never wrote this stuff, but it takes place in his universe that doesn't contradict anything else other than like 3%. So for the most part, I would say I would take it as canon. If Tolkien were alive, hopefully he would approve it. He would approve it. But like the story was really good, the gameplay was really good, and the graphics were amazing. Well, we played it on PC and PS4, but on the PC it was fucking amazing.
Of course.
Number 3, it was a surprise game. Like I said, number
2 was Smash.
Number 2 was Smash, and number 1. Which you guys are gonna hate me for,
because everyone hates this game,
is Advanced Warfare.
Everyone hates Call of Duty, Mike.
I love playing Call of Duty competitively now, like playing on game battles, playing league play, and it's just fun. It doesn't even matter that if the game sucks or not.
You definitely ruined Call of Duty for me. Like, if I'm not playing ranked, it's not fun.
It's not fun anymore. Yeah, you can't just go in there. Like, you can play pubs for like 10 minutes or something, and then it gets boring. But other than that, though, I mean, like, the game was good overall. I love the exosuit. I love the mobility. You just feel really powerful playing the game, and you feel really mobile. Like, it feels like you can do whatever the fuck you want. Now it's up to you to make it happen, and you can do some crazy plays on it. Obviously, there's lag issues. There's always There's always those issues.
Yeah, but that's something you can't really avoid right now unless they do something big.
Yeah, dude, that dedicated servers, like real dedicated servers, not these fake dedicated servers that they've been promising us. But for the most part, it plays fine. And Modern Warfare 2 is probably my favorite Call of Duty, period. It's not because it's the best one, but it's just because that's the one that I played.
Yeah, just like mine is Black Ops 1.
Yeah, it's because that's the one that I really played first. Like, I played COD 4 a little bit, but not really. Modern Warfare 2, I played it a lot. And my favorite thing about that one is Marathon. I think Marathon to me was the game changer because you could run forever. In this game, you have infinite sprint default.
I don't need lightweight.
Yeah, like you don't need a perk. You just have infinite sprint. And I've always been a fucking rusher when I play. Like, I just run. I don't care if I die 20 times as long as I get 20 kills, you know. Like, I don't care going even. That doesn't matter to me. I just like fast paced gameplay.
I can't play campy at all. Even in like games like Destiny, I'm just like, I mean, I'm trying to be in your face with a fucking pulse rifle.
Yeah, like,
it doesn't make any sense.
It's like, what the fuck? Like, and again, people were like, oh, you just gotta play slow. I'm like, I don't want to play fucking slow.
If I were to play slow, I would go jump on a real time strategy game.
Yeah, like, fucking build my base up while I wait. No, dude, like, this game is a rusher's dream, which is why it's my personal favorite. And I'm really liking
it. Having a little bit of trouble with it, but I definitely like it a lot. Definitely an honorable mention.
Yeah, thank you. God, it's just the things I want to throw out there before I leave about Advanced Warfare is this: no death streaks. Thank you. You finally heard me. No fucking claymores. No C4s. Like, they have something that's kind of like a C4, right. But it's not necessarily a C4. They took out all the shit that I've been wanting to fucking take out for years, and now you have infinite sprint. The game is fucking so fast paced. Like, I feel old playing it sometimes because it's hard for me to keep up. But that's exactly the game that I've always wanted.
Just 10 years too late.
Yeah, it's just like too late for me to be good at. But I could play like Team Deathmatch and dominate. Every other thing, I'm average. But anyways, that's my top 3 games of the year. I know that a lot of you would disagree with my list and with Junior's list. So let us know, what are your top 3 games of the year? As a matter of fact, we're going to actually do a GOP list. We did one last year. We'll do it again this year. I'll put up the video sometime later this week so you guys can vote for your favorite games of the year, and we'll make a cool little video list. All right, guys, it's been a great 2014.
We're looking forward to the next.
We'll see you next year.
Yeah.
We'll see you next year, bro. That's what it comes down to. All right, guys. Peace.
Peace.